Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about people that have a Cancer Sun and Leo Moon in their natal chart. Now, I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is people that have that Sun Moon combination in their chart, that have a Cancer Sun and Leo Moon. Now, as far as the basic character goes, which is the Sun being in Cancer, in this case, can be very tenacious, sympathetic, caring, devoted, dedicated, protective, security conscious. Now, in contrast, on an unconscious level, the person, having the moon in Leo can actually be, maybe give an impression of grandeur, be very dignified, proud, extroverted, extravagant, confident. You have a contrast between the conscious side being the Sun, which is Sun in Cancer, very introverted, but yet you have the Moon in Leo, on a more unconscious level, wanting to be, having that need, or I should say, unconscious level, to be more gregarious and extroverted. So it's a very strong contrast between the conscious side and the unconscious side. The Sun, is our basic fundamental character, where the moon is more about that inner demeanor, the inner personality. And the thing about it is, you have this combination. Another way, may manifest could be about bringing those the dedicated Cancerian qualities in something that could be Leo related, and that could be creativity, something with entertainment, party planning, sports, children, game production, as some examples. And it could be, when you look at this as well, the Sun in astrology is about our basic wants. And the Cancer Sun may want a home more so than most people, family, safety, and security. And then the Leo Moon needs more praise, attention, um, entertainment, uh, drama, even. And this person may be somebody that may desire to, could either be expressing, extroversion in a more introverted way out of the home. Could be where they want attention. They need that attention for what they do for their home and their family. This person may be someone that may desire more attention and recognition for what they do from their family, what they do for family members, than in most cases, than most Cancerian Sun people. Now, another thing is that when you look at this combination as well, okay, well, the true self, which is the Sun being in Cancer, can be very nurturing, emotional, changeable, and temperamental. And the inner self, the moon being in Leo, is can be very self-assured, confident, bombastic, showy, gregarious, and generous. So this is, this could be a person that brings out, the Leo characteristics more around people they feel close to home with. And this could be, the Cancer Sun, the Sun is about our driving motivation. And this person may be very driven and motivated, which is the Sun, to do things that they feel comfortable, which is Cancer with. Um, and may do so with more pride and confidence, which is Leo, taking pride in what they're doing. And this could also be, let's say, if there is a conjunction aspect between the two, let's say an out of sign conjunction can take place. Let's say if the Cancer Sun is at 27 degrees and the Leo Moon is at 1 degree, for an example, that would form an out of sign conjunction aspect. And there might be more of the intensified focus, which is the focus is the Sun, and on those emotional needs for Leo, which again could be, could be expressing some grandeur, giving the impression of grandeur. It could be, things connected with games, party planning, just general enjoyment. It could be creativity, in some instances sports, and something with entertainment or acting. And some astrologers and people that are astrology enthusiasts don't agree, that you can have an out of sign conjunction. But the thing about it, like in this case, take this case again, for example, the Cancer Sun at 27 degrees and the Leo Moon at 1 degree. Now, they're not in the same sign, but in this example, they're like 4 degrees from each other, and you have the planets are in close proximity to each other. So, therefore, I would say there's still friction that exists with the planets. And they may be out of sign, but they still can have an impact and can be seen as a conjunction aspect, which is what I believe. And that would apply, I mean, when you have, I would say, an out of sign, for the other aspects, an out of sign sextile, trine, square, opposition, or even inconjunct aspect. I see the inconjunct as a major aspect. Excuse me. So anyway, and the thing about this is as well, this is a person that might express again more gregarious energy than the typical Cancer Sun, that might be clamoring for more attention than the typical person that has their Sun in Cancer. Now, a lot of this, you got to look as well for contraindicators and modifying influences in the chart as well. Now, if, let's say, for example, if somebody has a preponderance of planets below the horizon, this person, may not be as extroverted, say, as the typical Leo moon, and will lean more toward, introversion if the majority of the planets are on the top half of the chart. Though this person may, be actually more gregarious and extroverted as opposed to introverted. And the sign on the ascendant as well. If the person, this combination, say they have the Cancer Sun and Leo Moon, and they have a Leo ascendant as well, they likely resonate more with the Leo energy because they would have the Leo Moon and ascendant, as opposed to just having the Sun in Cancer. So you have to just look, at the whole chart when you're, you're delineating it. So, and keep in mind too, you could also, as far as this energy goes, the if you have an out of sign sextile aspect, it can be more auspicious. Let's say, for example, the Cancer Sun is at 1 degree and you have the Leo Moon at 29 degrees, that would form an out of sign sextile aspect between the Cancer Sun and Leo Moon, and it can be more auspicious in harmonizing. And you also, another thing too, is that the Sun in astrology, keep in mind, represents the biological father. The Moon reflects the the mother. And somebody that has a Cancer Sun, they may have the biological father may actually be a Cancer Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or one that simply embodies those characteristics. If somebody has a Leo Moon, the mother may actually be a Leo Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or embody those traits. And going back to the out of sign sextile aspect, I would say that the connection with the biological father may be more favorable and auspicious, but of course you have to look at other things too, as far as the synastry between those people as well. So there's more than just looking at one particular aspect to understand something naturally in astrology. But anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.